Once upon a time, there was a young man and his mentor who both worked at a factory. His mentor, an old technician, taught him,
Talk less, do more, and never stop honing your skills in every aspect of the factory's operations.
10 years later, the old man retired, and the young man became a technician himself. He continued his work with the same dedication and diligence he had been taught. One day, he visited his mentor. The old man, noticing his unhappiness, asked what was troubling him. The young man sighed and poured his heart out.
I followed your instructions exactly for all these years. No matter the task, I stay quiet and focus. Yet, while I've learned every skill possible, others with less experience are being promoted, and I still learn as little as when I was your apprentice.
The old man asked,
Are you sure you've made yourself indispensable to the factory?
The young man nodded.
Yes.
The old man paced back and forth before saying,
Then request a day off, using any reason you like. It's time for you to take a break.
Though surprised by the advice, the young man realized it made sense. He thanked his mentor and quickly requested time off. When he returned, the manager called him in, explaining that things didn't go well in his absence. Problems arose, and no one knew how to solve them without him. Recognizing his value, the manager promoted him to senior technician, thanking him and encouraging him to keep up the good work. The young man was grateful for his mentor's wisdom and thought he had discovered the secret to success. From that point on, whenever he felt underappreciated, he would take a day off. Upon his return, situations would improve to his satisfaction. This pattern continued for months, but one day, the young man was shocked to find he was blocked from entering the factory. His employment had been terminated. Not knowing what else to do, he returned to his mentor to figure out where he went wrong.
Why did I lose my job?
He asked, wounded.
Didn't I follow your advice?
You only followed half the lesson.
The old man replied, shaking his head.
You understood that people only notice a light bulb when it goes off, but you left before hearing the second half.
The second half?
The young man realized he may have made a grave mistake.
What is the second half?
The mentor spoke slowly.
The second half, more important than the first,
is realizing that if a light bulb goes off too often, it will eventually be replaced with one that's more reliable. Who wants a light bulb no one can count on? In life, do you have friends and family members you take for granted? They're always there for you, but what if one day, they are no longer there? Don't wait for that day to realize their importance. Appreciate them now. Likewise, don't let yourself be taken for granted at work, but don't stop doing your job every time things don't go your way. Balance is key, and life will return that balance to you.